In the city of Naples in the late 1980s, a man named Pasquale Bonavota was rising to prominence in the criminal underworld. Born in 1955 in the working-class neighborhood of Forcella, Bonavota was the second of four brothers. His father, a fisherman, struggled to make ends meet for the family, instilling in young Pasquale the importance of loyalty, determination, and survival. His life took a drastic turn when he was introduced to the Camorra, the powerful and ruthless Neapolitan Mafia. He quickly earned a reputation as a shrewd and capable criminal, gaining the respect and admiration of his superiors. By the mid-1990s, Bonavota had established himself as a major player in the Camorra, leading a small but powerful faction known as the Forcella Boys. In 1997, Pasquale Bonavota was involved in the brutal murder of a rival Camorra boss, which triggered a violent turf war between his factions and the rivals. The streets of Naples became a battleground, with shootouts and car bombings occurring almost on a daily basis. Bonavota proved to be a cunning strategist, using his network of informants and allies to outmaneuver his enemies and consolidate his power. As years passed, Bonavota expanded his criminal empire, venturing into drug trafficking, extortion, and money laundering. He also formed alliances with other mafia organizations such as the Sicilian Cosa Nostra and the Calabrian 'Ndrangheta, further solidifying his position in the world. As the Godfather of Forcella, as he was now known, managed to stay one step ahead of law enforcement by employing a combination of fear, intimidation, and corruption. In 2018, Bonavota disappeared after an arrest warrant was issued for murder and mafia association. And after 5 years on the run, he was captured. Next, mob story. Hi, what's poppin'? It's your boy Big Rich, Queens, New York City, where we get busy. This has to be one for the record book. First of all, I want to thank everybody that's enjoying the new series, The Other Government. What I did with this story, being that it's a mob story, and being that I gave you a little bit of his past, which would fall under The Other Government, and also, this is an 'Ndrangheta story, NWN, 'Ndrangheta Weekly News. You know the rules. It's raining, wipe your feet on the rug, hang your umbrellas behind the door, throw some smoke in the air. I just lit up some Cherry Jane, sativa, delicious, and let's get right into it. 'Ndrangheta Mafia, alleged crime boss Pasquale Bonavota arrested in an Italian church. An alleged boss of one of Italy's biggest mafia syndicate has been arrested by police at a church in the northern city of Genoa. Pasquale Bonavota has been wanted by police since 2018 after fleeing an arrest warrant for murder and mafia association. Police say the 49-year-old is part of the notorious 'Ndrangheta Mafia. It is Italy's most powerful mafia group and is said to control the bulk of Europe's cocaine supply. Pasquale Bonavota, whom newspapers La Stampa described as the baby boss, had been at the city's cathedral when arrested and was carrying a fake ID, according to local media reports. He is one of the defendants in the ongoing Maxi trial, in which more than 300 people face charges related to organized crime. In that case, Pasquale Bonavota is described as being a leader who took the most important decisions along with other top 'Ndrangheta bosses and looked after the interests of the association in the Rome area and in the gambling sectors and drug trafficking. His arrest comes 3 months after the high-profile capture of Sicilian mafia boss Matteo Messina Denaro in January after 30 years on the run. The 'Ndrangheta criminal syndicate is based around family clans, or Ndrin, who traditionally controlled the mountaintop villages of the southern region of Calabria. While Sicily's Cosa Nostra and the Camorra around Naples are better known internationally, both have been weakened by a relentless police crackdown. As a result, the 'Ndrangheta has risen in their place and is now Italy's most potent mafia, with offshoots around the world, from South America to Australia, and an estimated annual turnover of $60 billion. Of course, they specialize in cocaine trafficking and dominate the global market. They are now thought to control up to 80% of Europe's trade in the drug. So, you know me, I'm always rooting for the person on the run. It's just something about me, you know. You're on the run. why wouldn't you root for, whatever. It is what it is. But he got caught, and that's the way the game plays. They caught him in church. He was making his peace with the Lord. And, there should be a law about people that get arrested in churches. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, this was a three-part story, meaning one story under three flags. Mob story, that I get the weekly news, and the other government, because I gave you a little story about his past. See, the other government is all about the past. We're going to break down stories, but this, I said, let me try something new here, right? So it's Big Rich, Queens, New York City. You already know the deal. I'm throwing some Cherry Jane smoke in the air. Sativa. It's delicious. It's like cherry and cream. Everybody have a great weekend. Salute. We'll talk soon.